Hey, it's Dallas, and I am holding something in my hand outside of camera range that I am really, really excited about. And we've gotten a lot of comments on the Jesus backpack, and many people saying they want to get one. And then also we've had some people say, everything about the show seems historically accurate, except for that backpack. Jesus wouldn't have a backpack. That seems so modern. They did have backpacks back then. It is historically accurate. The backpack isn't necessarily some sort of mind-blowing invention. If they can invent the wheel, they can invent the backpack. But having something that you would strap to wear on your back to carry your stuff is pretty common. And it was common back then, and it's entirely plausible, even likely that Jesus had one. The father-daughter team who made all of our leather goods for season 1, and when it came time to give us the bill for the leather goods, they gave the figure $0, and they said we wanted to just provide our loaves and fishes, and it wrecked us. We were all very moved by it, and we decided to go ahead and have them make a few recreations of that backpack. In fact, we decided to have 30 handmade backpacks made, Jesus backpacks made, and the original plan was to sell them. We were going to sell them because they're extraordinarily expensive to make. I'll get to that in just a minute. We were going to sell them, and we knew that we could raise a fair amount of money for the show because we could sell them at a premium. And we ultimately, my partner and I, Daryl, got on the phone, and this started to be his idea, and then I kind of took it on myself as well to not necessarily sell all of them. Maybe offer a few of them, but we're going to give a lot of them away to people who we think maybe have done something in similar spirit to what Neil Palmer and his daughter Amber did. Just people who have maybe just done something extraordinarily servant-minded for the chosen and for God. And we'll see. We'll figure all that out. But for your purposes, we are going to probably auction off about 5 of these, maybe 5 or 6 of these. And I wanted you to, if you're going to consider bidding on them, to know exactly what you're getting. And I also want you to see what's been done for others as well, because we're gonna end up giving a lot of these away, even though they've proven to be pretty expensive. But we think it's the long term, and the sentimental value, the spiritual value, the emotional value of this is even more powerful than the money we could get. But check this out. This is the Jesus backpack. It is literally handcrafted from what they do is they take literally half of a cowhide. Every aspect of this is handmade. This is premium original cowhide leather. These guys are from Texas, so you know it's the good stuff. There was probably a cow that was, or several cows that were probably in a ranch nearby. And this is literally the kind of almost an improved version of Jesus's backpack because it's truly usable. I mean, look at the stitching, but then look at what's on the front here. This is the logo that was literally branded, like iron branded onto the bag. And if you look here too, we have had them individually numbered. So this one says 001, and literally only 30 of these are being made. And this one actually I have. This one's not going to be given away or for sale because we've actually tweaked the branding just a little bit. So this is this brand. We did it, and then we decided that some of the fish seemed a little bit cluttered when put into a brand like this, because when you're branding the iron with that kind of heat, just caused it to be a little more cluttered than we wanted. So the 30, I have this one because I wanted to be able to show it to you, but the 30 that we're going to be providing are the fish are a little bit more spread out. We just reduced the number of fish a little bit to make it just a little bit less cluttered, but you can still see that there are fish going against the current. Like here's, I don't know if you can see this, but this bag is usable. Now, you may, if you get one, you may decide you want to just have it for display, but it is usable for camping, for example. This thing is huge, and you can see, this is unbelievable. I'm telling you, holding this in my hand, it's heavy, but not in a bad way. Because it is so legit. But it's just unbelievable. The straps, handcrafted. Every single hole that went into the stitching was hand pressed by Neil or members of his team. truly, truly unbelievable. So you could, if you wanted, just, I'm going to strap it on here. You could just wear it. But you also, if you wanted to, could just display it. But this is the, look at that. That is unbelievable. So this was again numbered 1, but we're going to start the numbers over again and do 1 through 30 because this one officially doesn't exist. This is just going to be mine that I use for this video and keep on display for me. But look, there's even like you can untie these. I'm not gonna do this right now because I don't want to mess with it. But you can untie these and open this flap and put stuff in there. You can also, as Amber has pointed out in another video, you can roll it up. See, I don't really want to mess with this too much, but you can roll it up, and then these straps tie it, and that's you could roll your bedding into that if you actually wanted to use this for camping. Truly amazing. Not literally one of a kind, but I guess it is one of a kind, but it's 30 of a kind because we're only making 30 of them. We're probably going to put 5 of them up for auction. So if you're watching this video now, it may be because you're about to bid on one of these suckers. And I just wanted to make sure you understood what it is you're getting. But we're also going to be giving most of them away. We just decided that was going to be something that was really special. And so eventually we're going to be selling these at a more reasonable price, but not this kind of quality. We can't have Neil hand make 500 to 1,000 of these. We're going to have we're figuring out a way to do it with maybe less expensive leather and something that can be more easily mass produced, so that we can offer it to you for not because these things cost, just each one of these costs hundreds of dollars to make. So we're going to make it so that you've got we can offer them to you at a much reduced price, so that Neil can make sense for him to do it financially, and so that we'll make sure that there's also money going towards The Chosen, and because that's the ultimate goal. Obviously, we do want just to keep being able to do more episodes and seasons, but this is something special, and so but if you have an opportunity to auction for it, all of that money will go towards future episodes and seasons of The Chosen. But bear in mind, this is legit. This is real. This is not just a handbag that was mass produced. And you're bidding on something. I'm about to sneeze. Oh wow! See, authenticity here. I'm not sick, I promise. I was just outside in the Elgin air. But this is something. Cost hundreds of dollars to make each one. And we've decided we are going to give most of them away. Small price to pay for, I think, what the kind of impact that we can have with this special item. But this is the bag. Unbelievable. And so I hope if you decide to bid on it in an auction, that you understand that on one hand, it's a great cause because the money is going towards paying it forward in future episodes and seasons, but also that you're getting a product that has, I think, some really significant value, not just financially, but this is a symbol of something really special. Because what Neil did by giving us those leather goods in season 1 was an example of loaves and fish, and we just felt right to us to extend that to others as well. And in the spirit of that, which is why we're going to give, the spirit of that is why we're giving some of these away, and that's the spirit. And so maybe if you bid on this, that'll add to the value of it. The fact that this was done handcrafted, literally every stitch, every piece of this was hand cut, handcrafted, with I don't want to sound cheesy, but with love for this project and for the man who this project is about. And then, what we'll eventually do is we'll probably make another one of these without a logo, obviously, maybe a new one for Jesus to wear in future seasons. And we'll, the original one that Jesus wore, I think could also be potentially auctioned off for The Chosen for future episodes and seasons. So enjoy it. you're getting something really, really awesome.